I just looked up to see your video camera.
Usually
next to
it's
it
much
said
worse than this. Yeah. Hey, we're on the internet. Guys, we already did the intro, so you don't have to sit through it. Our guest can't make it because he was in a car accident. Everyone's okay, but his wallet is suffering, and therefore we're dedicating this episode to Rich's wallet.
Is there even anybody there watching us?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But soon.
Hey, YouTube watcher, if you're watching, just kind of raise your hand. Let us know. Okay, so we are in the midst of another Tim Minear episode. This is written and directed by Tim Minear, and actually it's co-written. His co-writer is Jeffrey Bell.
Uh-huh.
And the definition of a couplet is two successive lines of a poem or a song that either rhyme or have the same meter.
I was hoping that this episode would have been all rhyming couplet.
That would have been amazing.
It would have, but it wasn't.
I think that's something Joss would definitely get behind. First impressions from the newbies. Let's hear it.
The first half, I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, marvelous.
There was so much sex talk in this episode, it really kind of threw me off. I loved the part where Gru was like, come on, let's go catch him. And Angel was all, the sunlight. And I think there are parts of it that were really stupid, and parts of it I really enjoyed. Especially that last shot.
Parts of it were really stupid. But that last shot, I agree.
I think your mileage will vary if you feel any sort of sympathy for Wesley or Angel. If you feel some sort of sympathy for them, you might be more, because this is seeing the same thing happen from these two guys' point of view. And unfortunately, Gunn and Fred are so gooey. It's hard to root for them. For me, I don't know about you guys, but
when they were on screen, I had an urge to vomit, and then I was like, okay, time for me to go empty the dishwasher. So that's when I saw them both on screen because it was too lovey-dovey, and I was just like, he's like, oh, I love to watch you eat. I'm like, oh.
I almost vomited.
No, thank you. Shut up.
I think the big sticking point of this episode is also, is Cordy that unaware of what the hell is going on around her?
That's what took me out of it, because I'm like, she can't be that, like you said, unaware. She can't be that clueless. She's not that self-centered anymore, where she's just like, she has to know.
It picks up right where we left off after waiting in the lanes.
Yes.
Yeah. And, she was acting a bit like that. She'd kept on, whenever Angel would start having the talk with her, she'd totally make
the talk?
Or that's the wrong way to put it. She would make it seem like, oh, you think I'm gross, you think I'm disgusting. It's like, I don't know what Angel was doing to make her think that. And it kind of continues and is amplified in this episode.
Yeah.
I just really love the fact that the word prophylactic was used so much.
Paranormal prophylactic.
Paranormal.
Prophylactic. Prophylactic, yeah. I'm a big fan of that word. That word is an awesome word.
All right, so I don't know. You want to
All right.
You want to run through it a bit, or you want to?
Yeah, Robin, take us through this wonderful world that is Couplet.
All right, so we have Angel's nervousness is his impotency begins from the top. He's very Trump-like concerns. Is he taller than me, or is he short? He's shorter, right? Shorter than before, right?
That was really hilarious.
Yeah.
When he was sizing him up, yeah.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Cordy's got Gru back at her apartment, and we find out that a Pylean of some sort of charismatic leader did the dance of revolution, which solved things, but it ended up dethroning him.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So there was a coup?
Yeah.
Apparently it was bloodless.
Something. Yeah.
But it must have had lots of good rhythm.
Something interesting about the visions, though, happens here, where Gru literally turns into the monster that Cordy is having a vision about.
Yeah, that was really interesting. And Cordy did mention that's how the visions happen now, just right in her face.
Yeah.
Or is it the powers that be are trying to keep her and Gru apart?
Yeah, they're not Cordy Gru shippers. So there are many scenes of we're talking about one thing, and Angel's like, you're talking about how Gru is totally evil at this point. And no, it's not that. Wesley is actually starting to feel a little cautious about Connor and what the whole Connor situation means. So he's analyzing those Niazian scrolls, and of course the translations that guy was doing at Wolfram and Hart. So.
Yeah, when they mentioned Wolfram and Hart, I was just like, oh yeah, we haven't been here for like 4 seasons.
Remember them?
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm not liking the inconsistency of like B story. It really feels like instead of giving us Monster of the Week and then how they deal with Wolfram and Hart, we now get a Monster of the Week and love in Angel Town, and it's not. I'm not enjoying that. I would rather we have more enemies, Holtz, Wolfram and Hart, and anything more serialized like that than, hey, who's Cordy gonna bang today?
I thought it was just a little too gratuitous in parts.
Yeah. You were bothered.
Like the pillow fight?
The pillow
fight was interesting.
I immediately thought of the guy who wanted to freeze time with the girl that wouldn't love him anymore.
We don't ever talk about that episode, Robin. I want to freeze time in the middle of our O-face. No, we don't talk about that guy.
So anyway, Cordy comes in with Gru, and she's worried that if they do have sex, that it's going to work like it was supposed to work in Pylea, that she'd lose her visions. I'm not going to steal anybody's quote.
Yeah, don't steal the quote, man.
So good. And Angel has no problems with this at all.
Yeah.
And there's the pancake scene. I don't know if we need to talk anymore about that. I don't like anybody watching me, no matter. Yeah, it was pancakes.
Okay.
Right? Wasn't it pancakes?
I thought it was eggs, but I thought it was like an omelet or scrambled eggs or something gross.
Whatever was she ordered.
Sorry, I enjoy omelets and scrambled eggs, but the fact that Gunn is so love-struck and gross, I hate it when people do that.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you he stopped calling all his friends. Right?
His boys.
He's now just entirely obsessed with her and his boys.
So the creature that Cordy got a vision of is the Sanid, I think. As they're trying to talk, Wesley's trying to give his the speech to the exposition. Fred and Gunn are being distracted with each other, and Cordy and Gru are being distracted with each other, and Wesley and Angel are very annoyed with them. And Gru gets teamed up with Angel to go take care of the monster and takes his favorite broadsword.
Yeah, Angel's... I really didn't like the way Angel was asking Cordy to talk to Gru. Like, dude, talk to Gru yourself, man. Stop being such a jerk.
I don't like jealous Angel.
Angel's being a severe jerk throughout this entire episode. Yeah, jealous Angel is... I'd rather Angelus kill everybody than Angel be jealous.
Like, I like when he gets to be a little bit comedic when he's like sizing him up and like going on his tippy toes to be like, am I taller than you? You know, like that stuff. It's funny, it's endearing, whatever. But then when he gets
The
that,
self-conscious
like,
stuff is fine, yeah.
yeah, but then it goes from like endearing to just like ugh in a split second. You know, and it's just like, ugh.
Like anything to sabotage the relationship, and I hate
that.
Yeah. But when Gru, like, you know, chases the monster into the sunshine of the park, and Angel has to watch from the shadows while everybody's cheering on Gru, did you feel a little sympathy for Angel at all? Like,
no, I did.
No, I didn't. A little bit. I mean, I understand
because Angel wasn't wearing those awful boots. Angel was safe and hidden while Gru was out in the sunlight where everyone could see his gross boots.
And that stupid hair.
Oh my god.
So it's at this point where Tim Minear brings in another B plot that will, of course, be very thematic with the A plot, which is this woman who thinks that the mistress that her husband's running around with casts a spell on him, and it's obviously it's.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, that reminded me of Moloch.
Mm-hmm.
Refresh me. What, Moloch?
Oh, because he's working
Moloch.
with a computer.
Yeah.
Duh, yeah.
The tree with the DSL cable, that line made me laugh out loud.
Moloch was the first catfish, and this tree is catfishing tons of people all the time.
No, actually, the correct term is two-shying. Two-shying.
What? Explain this to me, I'm old.
Too Shy X-Files episode where this fat-sucking demon would chat up women online, get them to meet him, and he would then feed on their fat.
Yuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I love the part where Wesley is watching Fred and Gunn being gooey, and then just kind of steps to the side to block Gunn out of the picture.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, well, I know the perfect person to send off on this stakeout. Go ahead, Gunn." And Fred's like, "All right, I'm gonna join right in."
Yeah, Wesley's plan was foiled.
So we go to Ray's Occult Books or something like that, where Angel is he's whining with Wesley about, you know, office romances, and that maybe Gru and Cordy should just do it already, and then Gru can get the visions, and then I can get out of this nonsense.
But if Gru gets the visions, then Gru's a permanent part of the team.
But he's saying that means that he could take Angel's place. He gets the visions, he's got the muscle, and he can
go out in the daylight.
Yeah.
Stupid. But he's the chosen one.
Yeah.
And you know, that's
he was supposed to bring balance to the Force.
And Wesley tries to tell him,
have the high ground.
He's like, "Listen, you're like one of these rare volumes. You're one of a kind." And then the clerk walks by. And he's like, "I got 3 of these."
That was great. And I didn't plan to have it as my quote, but that was great.
Good. And yeah, then we go to the makeover.
Oh, that was just too funny.
Oh, that was funny because we thought that Cordelia was saying. Was talking about sex, but she was really talking about she cut her cousin's hair.
Yeah.
But the fact that he had the same haircut as Angel and was in Angel's clothes.
And again, like Wesley and Angel walking into the hotel, like Angel's all pumped up to be the champion again, and he's like, "You're one of a kind" or whatever. I forget what he says, and then he walks in and sees Gru.
Too funny.
That was awesome. That was really great. Those comedy bits worked for me really well. Like I said, I had issues with Angel being jealous, but him being really kind of self-conscious and having lots of self-doubt and stuff, I thought it fits with his character.
Yeah.
He's never struck me as the jealous type, though. That's why it bothered me.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, Wesley, thinking he was all smart and sending Gunn out to do a stakeout, and then not realizing that Fred would just like volunteer to go along was awesome. That to me was my favorite little tiny bit of the episode. Like that made me laugh so loud. You have no idea. It was perfect.
But then again, it's sad because I mean I don't know if Wesley is Gunn's superior. But he's giving him orders, and
Yeah, he's kind of in charge at this point, right?
Yeah, so that's kind of misusing his authority.
Yeah,
you think so?
Flexing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he chose Gunn because he wanted to separate Gunn from Fred.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an abuse of power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stakeout. The office romance is a little bit distracting, and then the husband disappears, and so they go check it out, and then they get pulled underground as well by the monster.
That
from
was
the
really neat.
Episode Field Trip. Sorry.
Yeah. There was a lot of room next to all those roots down there.
Yeah.
I was very surprised how roomy that was. You could totally put that up on Airbnb for $200 a night.
Yeah, if you need an internet connection, they got internet.
Yeah, you do have internet.
Have internet.
This note, Cordy says that she doesn't think Angel would mind if Gru wears his clothes but Gru is a little bit taller, so.
That was wonderful.
Too good.
And then Cordy says, I need your help, Angel. I need you to help me have sex with Gru.
Like, this is where it got stupid for me.
Yeah.
Here. Like, it got really, really weird really, really quickly.
Yeah.
I never expected it to go there.
Yeah, because Angel thought that she was coming to him for help. He was so excited he was going to help her.
But there has to be some sexual tension left over from yesterday in their world when they were under that spell. There's no way that they're going to have these conversations and she's going to be like, hey, bud, I got to get laid. Can you help me out? Like, that's not
Kim.
going to happen.
But when the Gruselug shows up, all that gets thrown out. It's Gru.
When you've been in close quarters with somebody for so long and then just some rando from your past comes... he's
no rando. He's the Gruselug.
Yeah, still.
He called her a princess.
Yeah, whatever.
Give her jewels.
She
thought she'd never ever see him again.
And
there he is.
But there still has to be some sort of tension because it was literally yesterday in their world where they were about to get down and dirty.
It's like the spell wore off so quickly on Cordy that it actually was a spell. There was nothing there for her.
No, because she gave him some lingering looks in between, and then afterwards there was that little bit, and then all of a sudden the guy shows up. But anyways.
I mean, even without the spell on the theater, I would classify if they went to the theater, enjoyed the ballet, and then came out and say goodnight to each other. I would classify that as a romantic evening, not just like a friend evening. They were
there with three other people though.
Yeah. But
I just find it a little bit
she also fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, not very romantic at all.
A tiny bit far-fetched, but whatever.
Yeah. It's hard to swallow Cordy's what's going on with Cordy here. But the thing is, like, she doesn't trust or doesn't want naive Gru to go off to this demon brothel and get this potion on his own. That he's gonna need somebody to help him out. So
because he's so naive, or
yeah. And also perhaps be mistaken for Gru's boyfriend. Or
the entire brothel scene is my favorite, and that's when the episode went from to here we go.
I think my favorite is the businessman chained to the wall. Gru tried to save him.
Too funny.
Gru is just so good.
Yeah.
and like they said, he's so earnest and.
So those contacts that he's wearing, are they two different sets of contacts? Because like sometimes his eyes look black and sometimes they're like light blue.
I don't know.
It could have been the lighting.
It could be, yeah. I always thought that was just like I never thought of it as a physical change. I mean, they never kind of focused on that. I always thought his eyes were black or dark blue.
No, I wondered if that was an effect.
They're like a sky blue.
Yeah, they're like.
Really?
Yeah,
blue,
but
blue.
When he was talking to Cordy the first time, like in the first opening scenes, before he turned into or she had the vision, his eyes looked black. Mm-hmm. And then when he was in the brothel and then in the sunlight, they were blue. So I'm just wondering, it could have been just the lighting.
Yeah, it could have been. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Eccentrica Golumbus?
Sure.
Sorry? The famed triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6. In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy novels, they referred to Eccentrica Golumbus, the triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6. And that's exactly who we saw in the brothel with that big, huge smile right out of Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought. Beetlejuice, as soon as I saw her.
I do believe it's brought up in feedback, too. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. With a screen cap, even.
Nice.
All right, so Angel gets a phone call for help for Gunn and Fred, but it's for Gru. They need Gru.
I didn't get that. Why did they ask for Gru?
Because they didn't want to ask for Wesley.
Yeah.
But why not have Angel come down?
Angel, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Angel. So, much like Fools, Gru rushes in and gets impaled. And that's when Angel gets to let loose, starting off with the whole fact that his shirt just got ruined.
That was amazing.
And the monster's just like, oh yeah, this guy's really strong. I love this. He's so much stronger. And then so Angel rants about how annoyed he is and beats Gru until the tree releases him and then impales Angel. And then the tree realizes that he's made a terrible mistake.
I think that was the scene. I was just like, I don't get why he's being so jealous. Mm-hmm. I just didn't get it. But whatever. Yeah.
He's got the hots for Cordy.
He does.
This dude just comes right in, and I mean it even stems back from Pylea. I mean he had to fight Gru in Pylea when he was,
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, after all this happens, this is when, unlike Angel with Gru, Wesley actually confronts Gunn about Fred. Two mixed results here.
Oh, man, the tension in this scene?
Yeah.
I did not expect Gunn's answer, which I will not steal.
Sorry.
All right.
My audio went in now. What were you saying about Gunn? Sorry?
Well, Wesley confronts Gunn about Fred.
Okay. I thought that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, because I was just saying that Angel never doesn't do this with Gru and Cordy. Of course, Wesley's been sitting on this for a few days now, I guess, and actually, no, it's been 1 day since Gunn and Fred hooked up.
It's been 1 day since you kissed her.
So what do you think? Should Gunn have told him?
No,
I guess not. No.
No, I'm all with Gunn on this. It's none of Wesley's. You know what? As we say in Quebec, mêle-toi de tes oignons.
What does that literally translate to?
You keep an eye on your own onions.
Okay.
Yeah. But what if you and your workmate are both like sweating this girl at your work?
First of all, that's gross. Go home and take a shower.
All right. Have goo eyes and want to watch her eat pancakes.
So gross.
So you don't say anything to, hey, listen, I've got to take my shot here. I'm gonna ask her out. I'm sorry. You know.
No,
friendship.
because people are gonna like who they like, and if Wesley has a problem, he should shut the fuck up, because it's not like, how can I say this? It's not like they're in the break room and there's one donut left, and Gunn and Wesley want the same donut.
Yeah.
Fred is a human being with free will who is going to respond positively to Gunn's advances or negatively to Gunn's advances.
Right.
If Wesley believes some ridiculous notion that had he gone in first, that she would have welcomed his advances, Wesley needs to maybe put the demon books down and go out and maybe meet some real people, because that's not how real life works. And I know that we're kind of presented with that idea a lot on TV, so I guess he's just following his TV culture. But dude, if someone asks out someone that I like and she says yes, I need to move on and find somebody else that I like.
Easier said than done, but yeah.
Well, I know, but the thing is, like, otherwise, what's the issue? You know, what's Wesley's issue? What's Wesley's issue?
Rejected again.
But but it's like, so that happens. Move on. Go out.
And to me, I can't imagine that. Like the hurt of not being able to, become Fred's man friend or whatever you want to call it is probably outweighs like any sort of betrayal he feels from Gunn and the friendship that they have. I think he's making a big stink out of the betrayal part, but I don't think that's what bothers him as much.
But I don't see Gunn as having betrayed him in the slightest. I don't see that as a betrayal. I get it, but he's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, he's basically displacing his feelings of being alone into anger and resentment towards Gunn, which is stupid. People are gonna like who they like. Move on.
And what happened post Billy, which the show is telling us, is they both had goo eyes. I won't say sweating. They both had goo eyes for Fred. Then Wesley tried to murder Fred. Gunn also tried to murder Fred for a hot second, but after that, Wesley retreated into his cocoon, and Gunn started doing like daily breakfast meetings with Fred and became her friend before anything. So,
yeah,
and while Wesley just kind of didn't say anything, so.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah,
right?
That's pretty much what it is.
If you wanted that donut first, I guess you should have showed up in the break room earlier. I don't know, man. It bothers me. That kind of stuff always bothers me.
It's a very male thing, like the bros before hoes, and there also this thing that he says at the end where he's like, just take care of her, okay? Just take care of her.
Oh God. That's so demeaning to Fred. Yeah. It's so condescending to Gunn. It's this kind of, if you hurt her, kind of stupid aggressivity that has no place in anything relating to feelings of love. Like, that's the thing, right? We're so quick to get angry and aggressive when love is involved, and that's the complete opposite of that. Don't do that. People, don't do that. If you really like somebody, then ask them out. And if they don't want to go out with you, move on immediately.
Maybe
otherwise, you're just a creep. And you know what? I'm worried that Wesley's going to be a creep without the demonic possession. That's what I worry about.
I hope not.
Okay, well, Wesley pretty much says that she made her choice. So I don't know if he's gonna move on or if he's just gonna sit and stew.
He's gonna brood. He's been in that chair all day.
Yeah. So Gru tries telling Cordy that Angel is the champion that saved them all, which turns Cordy on even more because of Gru's selflessness. And Angel ends up giving Cordy a roll of cash, says, hey, take a vacation in the sun and, say have fun.
All right. First of all, I was so pissed that he did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is another case of, I don't want you around me because I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
Leave. Like, dude, Oh.
But he didn't say that, though. That's the thing. He didn't. That's the difference. He didn't say it.
I know he didn't say it. You're right.
In Cordy and Gru's eyes, Angel is a good friend, and he gave him some money and said, "Go take a vacation. You deserve it."
Yeah, but anyway, they should have pre-planned vacation time.
So Cordy should have said, "Listen, I'll take my own vacations when I want to."
Yeah, but I'll take the cash.
Yeah. You want me close?
Hey now.
I all of a sudden started thinking of Dobby just then, so I'll stop.
Yeah.
All right, so the last scenes basically are Angel smiles at his son, who will always love him, and Wesley makes a translation that spooks the shit out of him, which is the father will kill the son.
What a great cliffhanger.
That's awesome.
Because I thought Wesley was, in his own world lamenting how sad, but he just realized the worst possible thing is going to happen to poor little Connor.
Yeah.
Now I know. I mean, we have a friend named Des who doesn't like babies on shows, and I'm sure when this plot point came up, she was like, "Yes, finally." How about you guys? You think the show would be better off without a baby? If Angel just went ahead and murdered this baby.
You know what? To tell you the truth, when after they came back to the hotel, and Wesley was sitting there with, saying before you go clean yourself up type deal, they had the wide shot, and then there was that baby bassinet. And I was like, why is there a baby bassinet there? Then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a baby on this show. So
I know,
right?
The bookends of the show is good old Uncle Lorne taking care of Angel's baby while Angel does detective stuff.
When he was tucking the baby in before he went to sleep, I was like, this kid is looking up at this lizard-like creature. Is he going to grow up thinking that this is normal? Well, yeah, he would. I'm just wondering, like, when they shot this.
This is the color. What the heck?
I'm just wondering when they shot this, if the babies, when, he was in full makeup, they started bawling. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Well, there were Connor's played by triplets, so.
Okay.
What?
Triplets.
Well, can't babies only work like 15 minutes at a time because of the lights?
Yeah.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Babies.
So
if anyone is watching the Olympics, my new girlfriend just ran an awesome 200-meter semifinal.
Who's your new girlfriend? The one
Daphne Skippers.
She the one from the Netherlands?
Yes.
Daphne Skippers?
Yes, Daphne Skippers.
Now the high jump is on. Canada's going.
Oh, it's pretty good. Here's your sports update.
We want to talk feedback. We got actually.
First, I want to acknowledge our viewers. Buffy Summers says, "Hey, I'm watching," and follows up with, "Anybody watch Pretty Little Liars? Holtz is in tonight's episode."
Nice.
Christian Lund says, "Good night. I have got to go to bed. I will see the rest tomorrow. Have a nice discussion." And Rob Cox says, "Lovey-dovey fun makes me want to vomit." I think he means gun. Lovey-dovey gun makes... Oh, Fred Gunn. Frun. Got it.
Oh, wow. We got shipper names for these guys.
Yeah, Frun.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. And I do believe we have some feedback, yes.
Cordu?
Let's see.
Cordu?
Grusacord?
Grusali. I had it for a second.
Grusalordy? Grusalordy?
Yeah, I'm super distracted because the Canadian just cleared 2.38 in the high jump.
But can Richard Funk?
Did you hear me say yes?
No, I didn't hear that. Yeah, can Richard Funk is my favorite picture from the Olympics this year. Man, he did so well. All right. Robin, do we have any audio feedback this episode? Because I can play it if we do.
No.
Let me check. We have 3 pieces of feedback, you guys.
Yeah, we have more feedback for this episode than Waiting in the Wings. All right.
I think now if we're going to be on a regular schedule, it'll be easier for people to kind of remember that we exist.
Yeah.
For example, I edited Provider today, and I'm uploading it and publishing it tonight.
Yay.
Hopefully.
That was the one before Waiting in the Wings, I think?
Yeah, that's the one right before Waiting in the Wings.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that. So Rob Cox sends us an email. G'day, Redemptioners.
G'day.
I hope everyone took note of the mini Total Recall tribute in this episode. Oh, he sees it as a Total Recall tribute. I see it as an homage to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yep, it's the appearance of the demonized, meth-mouthed, 3-breasted mutant hooker. She has really deteriorated in the 12 years since her movie appearance. And Rob did include a screen cap in the email.
And, yeah, this guy with his pirate shirt. He looks like the guy he looks like the Happy Anniversary guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I better not be him. You mean he just looks like a nerdy guy?
No, he's kind of balding. He's bespectacled. He's smaller. Beschmeckled.
Tomas sends us an email. What, did he jump again?
No, Ukraine missed it.
Yes! Tomas, who I hope is not from Ukraine, sends us an email. Hey, Redemptioneers, here's a few thoughts on Couplet. Internet dating, tree demon, what? I can't even. It's either moronic or televised perfection. I can't decide.
It's Tim Minear.
I screamed that out, I think. When they showed the computer screens underneath the tree branches, I was like, I'm done. Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, the little roots like typing on the keyboard.
It's so ridiculous. I'm like, I can't deal with this.
He says, I think my feedback for Waiting in the Wings got sucked into a hell dimension or something, but if you'd read it, you'd know I was very annoyed with that episode and what I referred to as its romantic comedy bullshit. Unfortunately,
I didn't want to hear that anyway.
Some of that remains this week, but luckily it's not drowning the whole episode this time. Quite enjoy this episode despite that stuff. I'm going to switch it up and just go character by character this time. Let me move some stuff out of the way so I can actually see my iPad here. Angel. Angel is pathetic and obvious. He annoys me. The quote-unquote comedy music that follows him everywhere he goes makes it worse.
Yeah,
agreed.
A little
I didn't
zany.
like the score. It was too...
A little zany.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah.
Cordelia, just like last week, makes no sense to me whatsoever. Well, you know, Tomas, many of us don't understand women. He continues, I guess she's super horny all of a sudden, and that takes precedence over everything else?
She has Dennis, come on.
He's a master with the loofah.
That is one thing that was pointed out in some reviews I've read of this episode. It's just like, what is Dennis gonna do when Cordy brings Gru back?
I'm sure Dennis will be very understanding. And there's no way she's oblivious of Angel's feelings after the last episode and how he behaves in this one. Either her new demonness is systematically crushing her brain cells, or she's just being a bitch. And not in the way we like her to be. Ugh. The Gruselug is awesome in his simple-minded way. I'm trying really hard not to steal the singing quote right now, so I'm just going to move on. Gunn and Fred are adorable. Oh, Tomas! That is not the word I would use.
See, he's totally...
He's
wrong
continues.
on so many things.
He continues. Tomas continues. I had completely forgotten how amazing their chemistry is. I am completely sold. I love it. More, please. Usually cheesy lines like the ones Gunn are throwing out would nauseate me, but for some reason it works with these two. Wow, Tomas! I could not disagree more. Tomas finishes with Lauren. Lauren tried to win the part of Sir Not in This Film, but didn't quite get there. Overall, a decent episode despite the problems. But can we get back to Holtz now, please? Oh, Tomas, you forgot Wesley. Wesley.
Aww.
Peace, Tomas. Hey, Robin, you want to read Ray's email?
Sure. Ray says, I love Jealous and Petty Angel so much.
What?
He just cracks me up. There are a lot of funny lines in this one, but I also feel like the show is really nailing the emotional notes as well. You can really feel the pain that both Angel and Wesley are feeling throughout this episode. The tree demon is a little hokey, okay, a lot hokey, but overall, I like this episode a lot, and it has a great balance of comedy and drama. Ray. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks for your feedback, everyone.
Yeah, I think we talked about Angel. Like, we love the vain and kind of selfish Angel or whatever, but the petty Angel it's hard to watch.
Yeah, I find petty Angel really difficult to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Any more points? Anything else we want to discuss before we rate?
Steph had this huge thing she wanted to say.
Really?
No.
I'm like, where has Steph been this whole episode?
I'm just trying to bring her back over here.
Well, I doubt she's watching the high jump.
No.
I am riveted to this high jump right now.
She's catching up with Dawson.
I'm trying to get back into the high jump. I have to watch 2 ads first.
That's the worst part of the online stuff.
But you know what? It could be worse.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't have any more points. Kim, do you have any points?
Just quotes.
There's a couple of bits of trivia here. One of the Wolf Raymond Hart books from Pylea is actually seen in the bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And the singing quote, I won't say the singing quotes, but according to this trivia, it says Lauren said there's no music in Pylea, so why would Gru know the word singing or the meaning of it?
Oh, yeah.
I think there's holes in that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Cordy almost has sex twice in the same night with 2 different people.
That's a good night.
Both times she's interrupted by a force of evil.
Powers that be do not want her to get it on.
Yeah. And when Angel and Gru enter the demon brothel, Dub in Ya Mind by Afterlife plays. So look that up, kids.
Or not.
So, let me ask a question,
Oh,
Robin,
hi.
without being so... Don't, try to answer without being spoilery. Why did Cordelia leave? Like...
With
Why?
him?
Yeah, like, why did they, in real life... Like,
Oh, there's nothing about that. There's nothing about that.
okay.
I don't have anything about that. Cordy is on a vacay with Grislug.
I think we may have almost gotten into a spoiler, Kim.
I know.
See, I don't know if she's... I don't know if she actually goes anywhere. I can't remember.
Yeah.
She actually leaves and goes and comes back or what.
Listen, Robin, I don't want you to spoil something, but here's a spoiler.
Okay.
I know.
Someone spoiled
great.
me about... Yeah.
Oh, really? I'm not
I
spoiled.
won't say anything.
Yay.
I won't say anything to
About
it.
this show?
Yeah, someone did it. Not on purpose, but I accidentally read something somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Dr. Beverly Crusher going to be replaced with Dr. Pulaski?
No!
And then there's a letter writing campaign? By the way, the thing is, it wasn't just that Beverly Crusher wasn't on the show anymore. Is that they replaced her with a character who was super racist against Data.
They tried to bring a McCoy character, and it didn't work.
No, but by the end, I'm convinced that she and Worf were getting it on. Anyway.
See that?
What's a Star Trek?
Touch each other a lot, didn't they?
Here's some money. Go watch a Star Wars.
So wait, let me ask Kim, is this like a casting thing that you know about now?
No,
Steph, you're going to accidentally spoil her again.
yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes and no.
Tell us out of Illyrio's earshot.
I bet I know what it is.
Yes and no.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, Robin, am I going to find out next episode?
I don't even know what the spoiler is yet.
Okay. That's fine. Hey,
If
guys,
it's a casting thing, no.
I think it's time for us to rate the show.
Yes.
I'm
Did he
gonna
win
give this
gold?
hold on. Am I delayed here in what I'm watching? Are you watching on TV or on the app?
I'm watching live on telly.
I'm
Usually our
watching.
rating systems don't concern gold or silver amounts.
Oh man, that Ukrainian guy totally flubbed it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut any of this out, by the way. I maybe could, but I don't want to.
Okay.
So hey, let's rate the episode, shall we?
Sure.
I'm gonna give this episode 7 out of 10. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, triple-breasted whores from Eroticon 6 references. I liked a lot of it, but I really felt like the angel being jealous parts were shit, and I'm really intrigued about that last shot.
Agreed.
Kim?
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. Are you going to spoil me on Olympics?
Sorry, he's jumping for gold, and I have to watch this live.
Yeah, but you have to be quiet, because I don't want to hear your reaction, because he's about to jump while I'm watching.
Okay.
Sorry, Americans.
Is it a Canadian?
It's Canadian.
Yeah, he's a Canadian guy.
Gold.
Oh, man, he's going to try for 2.4.
Oh, my God, here we go.
He could totally hit this.
Wow. History in the making.
No, Kim, don't say anything, Kim. These guys, man, the high jumpers and the pole vaulters should get together and just all out brawl. But the pole vaulters get to bring their poles. And as they try to swing at the high jumpers could just jump over the poles. What I love is before the 70s, they used to jump over the high jump like legs first.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah. So you saw him hit the bar?
Yes.
How long ago?
About 30 seconds ago.
Oh, man. Yeah, this online thing is delayed. So did he get something?
They still haven't said what place he's in, but I'm pretty sure he won a gold medal. Because he hasn't missed the entire night.
I think he's in first. Yeah, but is there anyone coming up after him to jump?
No. I'm confused.
He was the last guy to jump?
They haven't said he was the winner yet.
No, it looks like he's the winner, unless there's someone else who can come up behind him and jump a higher jump.
Because that's the first one he's missed, and everyone else has missed 3. So I'm pretty sure he just won a gold medal. But I'm not. This is very confusing.
I thought you got 3 misses at a height, not 3 misses in total.
Yeah, you won gold, guys!
Yay! We got a gold medal?
We did!
From a boy?
From a boy.
Well, good for them. They're catching up. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, hi.
All right.
It's just very confusing.
It's awesome. So, Kim?
Yes.
Can you rate the episode, please?
This episode. Like I said, when I was first watching it, I was like, this episode sucks. It's going to be one of the worst. I'm like, this is just stupid. Like, there were parts that I found that were funny, but it was like stupid funny, you know? And it wasn't smart funny. Anyways, once they got to the brothel, I was like, this is amazing. When they revealed the makeover, that was priceless. Yeah, like we kind of just to reiterate more stuff is that I don't really care for the love triangle nonsense. And yeah, anyways, I'm going to give this 7 out of 10 Canadian gold medals.
Steph?
Well, I was expecting, since we had such a big episode last week, I thought that this was going to be a very meh, like a really bad episode. But it's fine. It's okay. It's just kind of straightforward. Angel is insecure, and he handles it well. And Wesley, he does. He doesn't handle it well. And I think that Wesley is he's so pathetic and sad right now. I'm enjoying that. So, I give it 7 out of 10. Incredibly earnest, good guys. Heroes. Whatever. Incredibly earnest heroes. There.
Okay, and I think I agree with you guys for the most part. It is, I would say if it was an average episode, I'd probably give you like a 5. But there's some fun parts about it that raise the score a bit. But again, it's like you can't. I don't feel like drawn to the screen where it's Angel needs to help Cordy have sex with Gru, and Gunn and Fred are making gooey eyes at each other. It's, but there are some really funny lines in it, and our characters are flawed, so fortunately they don't act like perfect people all the time. So that's always interesting to watch, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes to. So I'm going to say 7 out of 10 paranormal prophylactics. So
That's
yes,
awesome.
7 this week.
Hey, that's what we thought. You can always let us know what you think by sending us an email at
RedemptionCast@gmail.com.
You can follow us on Twitter at RedemptionCast. You can go to the website RedemptionCast.blogspot.com, and you can check out the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/potentialcast. And yeah, it's awesome. Stay in touch. Keep it spoiler free, or else. I think it's quote time. Kim.
Oh, hold on. Let me find my my notes. I took notes, guys.
Yay.
What?
So, I love your outfits. Well, I really wouldn't call them outfits, but you are together. Yes, 2 champions here together. No, not together, just get the potion together. So I couldn't come shock my princess. Just to reiterate, I'm not the princess.
Yes.
That was so great. That was so awesome. Mine is... Oh, wait. It's not like your strength is in your hair or anything, right? No. I believe is it in... Stop laughing. No, I believe it is in my muscles.
Yes. Steph, you got one?
Oh, absolutely. Clearly, clearly the guy shrank all over, probably.
Mine is Wesley and Cordelia. I can't believe nobody said this. Why can't you have sex? I could lose my virginity. If you want to play it that way. Virginity.
Vision-itty.
Virginity.
So awesome. So you and Gru can come shuck like bunnies. You betcha. What's the one? Maybe we could come rather than come more than shuck. What was it? I forget that one. Oh yeah, I guess we could probably come without actually shucking, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay. Well, no guests today. So,
No.
Anybody have anything else they want to plug?
Angel, your coda singing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
was great.
I said it offline, but I'm very excited because Kim is joining Steph and I for the final season of Dawson's Creek on We Don't Want to Wait, or at least some of it. Where we were all watching Dawson's Creek, many episodes at a time, just to shoot right through it, binge right through it, and you can find that just by searching on iTunes. We Don't Want to Wait. It doesn't come up when you type in Dawson's Creek. I don't know why.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's a talk show.
I'm hoping to get another Last Word podcast published and recorded with Chris.
Oh, God. He posted something in the group today, and I got so excited.
And you thought it was an episode release?
Yeah.
I know. He doesn't release them without sending me a message first, but I forgot that and I got excited. I thought it was an episode release too. I have a new running and health kind of fitness podcast called The Chunky Runner Show, and people can check that out. And Gabby and I are recording a brand new podcast. We're recording tomorrow.
Do you tell people to? What are you talking about? Say that again. You and Gabby?
Gabby and I recording a new podcast. We're recording tomorrow.
About what?
Episode 0. It's just going to be the best.
Okay.
That's all.
Can we find it anywhere?
Not yet. But soon.
Very soon. Your Chunky Runner podcast, are you telling people to tag you in their runs?
Pardon me?
When you run, you know how you can share on whatever? On like Instagram, whatever. You're telling people to like tag your show? Because you should.
I haven't. Yeah. Go ahead and tag me in your social media posts for that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'll mention that in the next episode. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Because I think there are 2 that are there.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll totally check that out. Awesome.
Check it out.
And Rob Cox said, "I'm so old. I remember Mark Lutz, Gruselug, trying to get into the Olympics team." Really?
Oh yeah, he was a diver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a diver?
The guy who plays the Gruselug.
Oh, nice. He's Canadian, right?
He's been in a lot of Canadian things, but he may not be Canadian.
I think
he may just have bought a plane ticket to Vancouver like a lot of American actors.
True.
He's probably been on like 12 episodes of the Da Vinci Inquest or something. Yeah. All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking with us. I recently checked our subscriber numbers, and I'm really, really happy to see that still so many of you are still subscribed and listening. We're going to get through this together. That bombshell. Goodbye. Oh, wait. What's on the slate for next time?
Oh, next time, maybe if I just keep making noises, I will sound like I'm opening up my notes again. And
hey, Dory.
I like to.
We went camping. We went camping last weekend to go check out whales. And the whale was pretty far off, and then Isabel started doing whale talk, and I swear to you, 3 whales came to shore. It was amazing. It was amazing. There was a guy standing behind us who was like, "I've been coming here 10 years, I've never seen this in my life." It was so cool. And he wasn't talking about someone speaking whale, he was talking about the number of whales that came and jumped out of the water. It was great.
All right.
So hey, what's on the slate for next time?
52 episodes left. I just want to make sure to keep the count going. 52. And nice. The next episode is called...
So a year left.
That's 3 years.
2 years. We're doing one every other week.
And then with long breaks in between those sometimes. So
yeah.
The next episode's called Loyalty.
Are you saying we're on a break, Robin?
No, we're not on a break.
It's called what?
Loyalty.
It's loyalty or royalty?
Loyalty.
So,
all right. Can I just say, oh my god, guys, I can't wait to watch these episodes. Okay.
Oh no, faith is in them.
Wait, why is it automatically to faith?
That's it. I quit the show. No, I'm joking. I don't quit the show. Never. All right, on that bombshell. Goodbye, everyone.
Namaste. If you're not friend, we're here to save you.
And stopping the broadcast.